Hi, my name is Dima. Welcome to my channel. I live in Russia, in the village of Nakhabino. In this video, I want to show you how I travel every day to work in Moscow. Now I'm leaving my house. I live in a new neighborhood that began to be built in 2015. There are houses of 3, 5 and 8 floors. There is a forest next to my neighborhood. Next to every house there is a playground. It is quiet and there are few cars. There is a sector with private houses nearby. Many Russians want to live in their own house, but land and building materials are very expensive and therefore most live in apartments. This is a pedestrian bridge and a highway along which you can get to Moscow. When I'm late for work, I go under the bridge to get there faster. It's a little messy here. In the evening, you have to turn on the flashlight on your phone. Then I walked through the area with older houses. They were built in early 2000s. Shops and other business are usually made on the ground floor. Many houses are built of red brick. These houses are very warm in winter, but hot in summer. The parking lots in my village are not well thought out and people leave their cars at random. I go to work by train. Usually I go to the station for 15-20 minutes. If the weather is bad, then I go by bus. It takes 5 minutes and the trip costs 37 rubles. I almost got there. It remains to go through the street. This is a station. It was modernized in 2020. Even during this pandemic, builders worked to complete it. Before it looked like this. There is an escalator inside. There is also an elevator for people with disabilities. Here you can buy a ticket or replenish the travel card. Inside there is a sign in Russian and English. I do not buy tickets but use a travel card. I have a limited edition card for the Star Wars movie premiere. Let's check its balance. I have 127 rubles, which is enough for me to go by train. I attach the card to the turnstile. 15 rubles is charged for the trip. I go down to the platform. I am lucky to ride the newest train model. There are toilets, air conditioning, space for bicycles and strollers. The train is new and good, called the Ivolga. There are different trains running on the railway. There are even models that were produced in the Soviet Union. Let's take a free space. I want to explain right away that I am filming this video on vacation and going to Moscow at approximately 14 o'clock. So there are very few people on the train and on the streets. When I go in the morning at 8 o'clock, it is sometimes difficult to find a free seat. Now we are going to Moscow. It takes 30 minutes to go. Let's take a look at the views from the window. Voice reminds passengers to wear masks and gloves. This is the next station called Opalicha. This is also a village in which new houses are being built. Builders live in these metal containers. We are approaching the city of Krasnogorsk. This is a very large city which is located near Moscow.
Павшина. Платформа слева.
Near Moscow, the price of land increases dramatically. So houses are being built very high in order to sell more apartments.
Пенягина. Волоколамская. Переход на Арбатско-Покровскую линию метро.
I arrived in Moscow at the Tushinskaya station. The train leaves on. People who do not want to pay or who have no money can jump off the platform here and go through this gift. But for travel without a ticket, a fine can be imposed. This is the exit from the station. Here I attach the card and the turnstile lets me out into the city. There are long queues here in the morning. Next, I need to cross the bridge, go upstairs. There is a parking lot near the station. People come here by car and then go by train. In Moscow, every metro or railway station has shopping centers, shops, McDonald's, and other establishments. There are always a lot of people here, and therefore there are a lot of visitors. When I go to work, usually I go by bus, about 10 minutes. The office is far enough, but today let's walk. Parking in Moscow is more civilized. There are paid and free. Coins on the side mean that parking is paid. This is the building of the administration of the Tushino district. There is a fountain and a small park where people can relax. There is a tram in this area. It is an old model from the times of the Soviet Union. Most of the buildings here are very old, 1950 and even older. But they are being renovated and restored, and therefore they look very good. It's hard to believe, but Tushino used to be a village too. I almost got to the office. There is a canal near which in the summer people can sit on the grass, have a picnic, or even swim. In the distance you can see Krasnogorsk, which we passed by train. This is a new tram that is used in Moscow. My office is located on the territory of the former Tushino machine building factory. I need to show my documents at the entrance. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, the factory was closed, and now its territory is being rented out for offices, after repair shops, warehouses. My firm also rents an offices here. The factory is famous for the fact that the space shuttle called Buran was assembled on it. He left this hangar and went to the launch pad. Look how big it is comparison with the cars. Even earlier, rockets and airplanes were made here. That's all for me. Thank you for spending time with me and for coming this way. Subscribe to my channel. On it I will show and tell a lot of interesting things about the life of ordinary people in Russia. I also like to help promote this video. In the comments, tell us how much time do you spend every day when you go to work. Did you like the place when I live and work or not? We should like to live here or come on excursion. Tell us about where you live and ask questions. I will try to answer them. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.